Hello gamers, welcome to another edition of Tonight on Mage Hammer's Game Table, where tonight I'm continuing my Series 3, Episode 2, featuring the Intrepid Society. This is Chapter 2, Episode 2 of the Tablet of Shak'konoth. And it uses my Daring and Dangers Rules Like Pulp RPG system, which, if you like what you see here, you like how the system works, you can download it, the link in the description below. It's at Pay What You Want. So without further ado, let's get back to the story. At the end of last episode, the team was about to embark onto the airship, the Ambassador. It is docking in to drop off its passengers and pick up these passengers. However, before they were able to get on there and disembark the other passengers, they were accosted by men dressed in civilian clothes, carrying truncheons, except for the leader, who is carrying a strange-looking pistol. And introducing our heroes, Dr. Alistair Wickham. He is the leader and founder of the Intrepid Society, and their goal is to protect knowledge and defend the planet from the abuse of ancient artifacts. Next up is his protege, Dr. Tessa Stewart. Her parents own a newspaper in London and has a wide distribution, and they are quite wealthy. And then his main right-hand man, Xander Chance, a renowned world explorer that Dr. Wickham has recruited to help. And then a fairly recent, maybe a year or two, is there a former SAS soldier, Harry Green, who has joined as an official member of the Intrepid Society and is there for extra security and muscle on missions that require it. So they are halfway across when they are accosted by these German gentlemen, and they've just been told that they are not able to board that ship, or else there will be consequences, or they're not going to be able to. They're going to stop them from boarding the ship. So we are at initiative, already rolled. Dr. Wickham actually is the first actor, and then the agents will go. So Dr. Wickham gets to act first. The door is open. The first mate is there waiting for them. He was ready to beckon them on. However, the other passengers who are about to disembark, he's kind of shuffling them back, but the door is open. So Dr. Wickham is going to go through the door and shuffle in. That's his action. So now that brings us to the enemy. So this guy is going to fire. He's going to fire at Harry because Harry looks like he's the most formidable. And so he has 6 dice with that gun. And then it's like a weird electrical beam of some kind flies out at Harry. And he gets 2 exploding dice. So we're looking at 5. And Harry's agility resistance is 3. So he actually only takes 2 damage. All right. That's not enough to have to save against the effect of the gun. So Harry starts at a stamina of 23. And he loses 2 of those. So Harry is at 21. All right. And then these 2 guys come in with their truncheons, try to smash. First one tries to smash Xander, and he misses. And the other one tries to smash Harry. Ooh, that is a solid hit. 1 exploding die. That is 3, 6. Harry has a 3, so he takes 3 agility resistance, so he takes 3 damage. Ouch. All right. And then the other 2 file on. Actually, one of them has a jetpack, and he flies over and lands here and tries to smash Dr. Stewart. And she has a agility resistance of 3 as well. He's got an exploding die, another exploding die, and so he does 5 successes off of the 3, so she takes 2 damage from the truncheon. And she started with 19 stamina. So she's like, wow. All right, and then this guy is moving up here. So this guy's a jetpack. All right, cool. That is the enemy. So now we move to our team. They're not going to use firearms as close to the airship, and not only that, they don't really want to use firearms if they're not being met with firearms. So Harry is going to whip out a he's just going to punch this guy. And he has martial arts, so all right, so he gets an exploding die, and that is 4 successes. This agent has, I believe, an agility resistance of 2, so that is going to be 2 damage, but I'm not taking any chances, so he is actually going to use a daring die to add a d6 to that damage. So it's 2 damage going through, and that's 4 damage. Not enough to take that guy out, but he has now spent a daring die. Still not enough, but he's staggered back a bit. All right, so that was Harry. All right, so now we are going to have Xander attack. Now Xander has his machete, but he's not going to use it. But he is a boxer, so he's going to punch the guy in front of him, and that is 4 successes with an exploding die. Yep. So he gets 4 successes, and that's 2. You know what? I think I'm going to try that again. He's going to use a daring die to add to the damage, and this time he does, knocks the guy backward and out, and then he moves up to take on this guy. Or no, yeah, he has to get past that, so he's going to stop at this guy. All right. I wasn't rolling his dice particularly. Oh well, I'll be okay. And so that was Xander. And so now we're going to move on to Tessa, Dr. Stewart. She is not the best with her fists, and so she has a knife, but she doesn't really want to use that currently. So she's going to just kind of smash the guy in the face if she can. And she only attacks with her, she's going to go with her agility attack. It's only 3 dice. So. And it gets an exploding die and another exploding die. So she lands a punch, but it is ineffective. So that's that. And then that brings us to the end of the initiative. So it's initiative. All right, so Dr. Wickham is actually going before them. Xander's going before. Oh man, Harry's definitely going before. And Dr. Stewart after. So she's kind of rocked back by this guy with the jetpack. All right, so now let's see what we're going to do here. This is the second round of combat. So Harry's just going to punch this guy in front of him using his martial arts. Ooh, 2 exploding dice. That's nice. And that is 3, 5. Yeah, so that's enough to knock that guy down. There's a railing along this bridge, so he just kind of slumps down against the railing. And then Harry is going to help Dr. Stewart next time. So he moves up on the guy attacking her. And then next is Xander punches, and ooh, he misses. Swings, the guy ducks underneath it. No problem. Then Dr. Wickham is talking to the XO. Says, sorry for the inconvenience, but do you happen to have security team? They're on their way. They're on their way. Another few seconds. Excellent. Sorry, folks, for the inconvenience. This is usually how my day goes. And so that was Dr. Wickham. All right, and then now we're going to the enemy. So this guy tries to stun Xander. He's shooting into a melee, so if he rolls 3 1s, that guy is going to, it's going to hit his, but he doesn't. He hits pretty solidly. All right, so that's 2 exploding dice Woo! So that's 3, 6, 7. Xander's agility resistance is 4. So that's still not enough for him. It's like it hurts him. He does 3 damage to him. But it's not enough to stun him. But it's getting there. He staggers back a bit. Ah, that hurts. What the heck is that thing? And then and Truncheon guy takes a swing at him for 4. Or no, they have 5 dice. Ooh. And he also lands a blow. 1 glancing blow, 1 damage. And then this guy sees Harry Green as a bigger threat, so he attacks him with his truncheon. Gets an exploding die. Not enough. He's not able to get Harry. And so that's everybody active. And then that brings us to Dr. Stewart. She is going to take another swing at this guy. Ha! She misses. Not good with her fists. She is not good with her fists, which brings us to initiative. And so Dr. Stewart is going before. Xander is going before. Harry, Harry, no successes at all. He's going after, and Dr. Wickham is going before. All right, so Harry takes a swat at the guy that he's fighting, and he hits 4 successes. That's 2 more off of him. I don't think that guy's been hit yet, so he is injured. I'm not going to use another daring dice for damage. So then Dr. Stewart takes a swing at this guy, and she manages to land a blow for one punch. One punch. I don't think he's been injured yet either. So, all right. So that is her. So now that's going to be the bad guys. The stun gun, he got his last shot with his stun gun, and it flies wide. He is not able to land it. He does have a daring die, or a dastardly die, but he's going to use it anyway. See if he can get a 6, and he doesn't. So he misses. Xander dodges finally. Finally got that guy's number. Oh, Dr. Wickham too. Dr. Wickham is just kind of staying put for now. Then this guy takes a swing at Harry because he is the bigger threat. So he swings with his truncheon. Oh my gosh, that is a blow, man. Oof, critical hit basically. 3, 6, 8. Oh, Harry has a 3 resistance. That's 5 damage. Oh man, Harry's gonna take it. Thinking of using a daring dice to reduce that damage, but he's gonna take it on the chin, man. Woo, that was nasty. And then I think this guy has not yet attacked either. He is going to swing his truncheon at Xander. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's 3, 5. Xander has a 4 agility resistance, so that is 1 damage to Xander. So glancing blow. And yikes. So now I think that's all of them. And then I cannot allow you to enter that airship. And Harry takes a swat at takes a martial arts punch kick at the jetpack guy, and it's 4 successes, so that's 2 damage. And he's going to use another daring die. Adds 2 more to the damage, so that's 4 damage. Still not enough to take this dude out. That's a lot of daring dice I've spent. That guy is wobbling, but still not there. So this is round 3, I believe, and we're rolling initiative. Ew. Oh my goodness. So Xander's after. Harry rolled 3 1s. Holy moly. Dr. Wickham's after. Harry's after. And Dr. Stewart is before. Yikes. So she takes a swing at the guy that she and Harry are fighting. She rolls 3 dice. Ooh, 2 exploding dice. Nice. 4. That's enough to knock him back onto the rail. And then that's it. Then this guy takes a swing. He is fully engaged with Xander, so he takes a swing with his truncheon, and he does not land a blow. The stun gun is out of energy, and so he retreats. Sprints back down into the doorway that leads down to the stairway that leads down to the bottom of the 55 Broadway building. And so that was that. And Xander takes a punch at this guy trying to knock him out. And he gets an exploding die. 3, that's 1. It's not enough to take him down. So he's going to use a daring die to finish him off. And then boom, that's an uppercut, sends him backwards, and he falls to the ground, to the roof. They take the enemy and they put him over onto the roof. And then just as he's there, the team arrives, the security team arrives. But it's too late. They've already repelled the interlopers. Dr. Wickham apologizes to the other passengers as they disembark. The XO is apologizing profusely as well. And so then they leave them to they radio the authorities and let them know that there are some foreign agents on the roof of the 55 Broadway building, and they need to be picked up, but they are going to be going on their way. So the XO says, "Howdy, I'm Philip Grant, and I will take you to the captain." "Thank you, sir." Of course. And so they head through the bowels of the rather, commodious, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Don't know. Area of the airship, into the bowels of the airship. And they meet up with Captain Phillips, a rather large man who is not currently, it's March, so it's kind of chilly a little bit. He's not currently dressed for where they're headed, but that's okay. Well, welcome aboard. A company has hired me to accompany you all to the jungle, to the Amazon jungle. Is that correct? Yes, of course. And I believe you already have the coordinates? Yes, we do. My navigator has it, and we're just going to take on a few more supplies, and then we will be heading out momentarily. And it should take us about 24 hours to get there. That's excellent news. So have you ever been to the Amazon jungle? No, not really. My time in the military never really took me there. Oh, yes. Fascinating. And Harry steps up and says, "Oi, what branch of the service were you in?" "Oh, yes, I was a Marine, as well as all of my men here that are ex-Marines, U.S. Marines. Did you fight in the First War?" "I did, and not my idea of a good time. No, war never is. Anyway, thank you for taking us on. Well, I'm getting paid." "Yeah, all right. Always good to meet another soldier." "Yes, you're in good hands. Excellent. All right, well, Officer Grant here will show you to your quarters, and I'm afraid our room is limited, so the 3 gentlemen will be in a room, and the lady has a room to herself." "Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What a gentleman." "That's right, ma'am. Gentleman to the core. All right. And if there's nothing else, I got a ship to run." "Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you." So Officer Grant shows them to their quarters. They settle in, And then they are underway before they know it. Now, I'm cueing the Indiana Jones map with the red line flying, and it is going to take them 24 hours. And they are going to take that time to continue researching, or the doctors, the scholars are going to continue researching in the lore books that they brought with them, and see if they can learn anything else about the Tablet of Shak'konoth. And so they're going to make a check. Dr. Wickham will be the primary researcher. I'm going to add 2 dice for Dr. Stewart helping. And he gets to re-roll a failed roll on research checks. And right now, they have a plus 2D when it comes to the Shak'konoth. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good. He's got 3 exploding dice. Another exploding die. All right, so looking at DL7. I think I set the DL in my head at 8 to find out any new information. So for their time that they spend studying, they do not find out any more information. All right, so now their flight otherwise is uneventful, and they fly into the coordinates. The temperature has drastically changed. Of course, they are high up in the air, so they don't notice it as much, but they see the jungle below them, the mountains very close to them, and they are up on the bridge with the captain and his crew, and he says, there's a clearing down below. I think we'll go there and we'll anchor. All right, thank you so much. Yes, so it's noon-ish and it's very warm, so they've already eaten and they're ready to go. So they are going to disembark down a ladder, and they're going to so Captain, I assume that you are not prepared to send your men with us. No, I'm afraid not, Dr. Wickham. You see, I need them. Their main priority is security of this ship. However, let's say you're being chased by some hostile force on your way to the ambassador. I may dispatch them to help you, but otherwise they stay with the ship. I completely understand. I was just curious and had to ask. Of course, I understand. All right, so they climb down the ladder one at a time, Xander going first. It's very easy to climb down. They have some help as well, so Xander comes down first. This is the ladder. Dr. Stewart next. Harry Green, then Dr. Wickham. They climb down the ladder, and the ambassador has dropped anchor. And so Xander says, all right, I guess it's up to me. All right, stay close. We got to head into the jungle. So they're going to head into the jungle, and that's where we're going to end this episode. They've made it to the jungle. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. It's good to be back. I really like the Intrepid Society. These characters are fun. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your continued support. And until next time, keep on rolling dice and playing games. Mage Hammer out.